Aren't you tired of hitting thousands and thousands of range balls and never getting better? Spending hours and hours every day just to try to make solid contact and send the ball farther and straighter down the fairway? Well, I got a really cool drill today. It's only going to take you 5 minutes, and it's going to make a huge difference in your game. It's called the bowler drill. That's right, a bowler drill, something that you would use to take down the pins down the lane. It's an incredible drill that's going to save your game, and to be honest with you, it saved mine. I'm going to go into that in just a second. Make sure you follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Andrew Kiger Golf. Hit the like button if it really helped you, and let's get into it. So this bowler drill, how it saved my game, and then also, how is this going to help you? Well, it is an excellent drill for people that are hanging back on their right side. It's an excellent drill for people who get out of sequence in their swing. If you're getting stuck and leaving the club wide open just like this and hitting huge blocks and therefore huge hooks to try to save it, this drill is going to be outstanding for you. It may even improve your striking and how far you hit the ball. So how did it save my game? I am one of those people that I open my hips way too early in the golf swing. At an early age, I played baseball and I used my hips quite a bit. And I tell you what it did, when I would open up my hips super early, that club would get laid down and behind me and wide open, and I'd have to flip and save the shot. This drill absolutely saved my career, and I'm playing the best golf of my life now that I've been doing this drill. So how do you do this incredible drill? And what could you keep doing to let it improve you? So you only have to do this 5 minutes a day and you will get better. Heck, 5 minutes a week, you're gonna be better than you were. So here I go, the bowler drill. The first thing you need to do, the club's behind the ball, I've got my grip established. I'm gonna step forward a little bit more than I usually do and plant this foot a couple of inches in front of this ball and closer. And I'm gonna step this foot back about a foot or so. You have options here. You can keep the foot on the ground or you can raise the heel. I like to raise the heel. So I'm sitting here in my bowler drill. I've got the handle forward. What you'll notice is my weight is very much so on the front foot, which is imperative for good ball striking. You have to have the weight on the front foot so that you bottom out the swing in front of the ball. The bottom of my swing is going to be pretty darn close to this front foot. So I've made sure that the ball is slightly back of that so that I bottom out up here by the front foot. My right foot's back here. I don't have any weight on it. And I'm going to try my best to keep this right foot back, this right hip back, this right leg back. This drill is incredible. It's presetting how turned and how close my hips are going to get on the backswing. You've already set your hips so they're pre-turned, and you set your hips so your right leg is straighter and more back than it would be at address. Your hips are supposed to back up like that. So it's presetting how the hips are supposed to be. So I got that ball, one ball back. I'm balanced on my front foot. As I do this drill, I'm just trying to keep my balance on the front foot, strike through and keep my balance on the front foot. It's really important when you finish this drill though, to stay closed, okay? When you finish this drill, the belt is supposed to point to first base, not at second, okay? We're gonna go into why here in just a second, but here's the drill. And I'm gonna go ahead and give it a couple hits so y'all can see the drill. It's a nice little push draw there. This is definitely a draw bias drill. If you're a person who fades the ball, this drill's awesome for you. It helps you come more from the inside, and you tend to see that club face squaring up a lot easier in this drill too. So that's the drill. Let me go over the wrong swing that I used to do and talk about how this drill helps that. I get out of sequence. I turn my hips fast. Let me tell you, there's a myth in golf instruction going on out there right now, and it's telling you to open your hips as soon as possible, as fast as possible, and as long as possible. I'm telling you right now that that's wrong. The hips are supposed to start the downswing. If I could show you over here, the hips are supposed to start the downswing, but eventually they start to slow down, and then the shoulders speed up and overtake. Then the shoulders start to slow down, and then the arms start to overtake. Then the hands start to slow down, and then the club starts to speed up. That's called the acceleration sequence, okay? But it's also can be commonly called the deceleration sequence, because the hips are gonna slow down a little bit before impact on all the tour players. I think that's the most shocking thing. The hips, they may be opening still, but they are in the act of decelerating. So this drill saved me from that lie of accelerating your hips forever. I'm gonna talk about that deceleration sequence after we hit this next shot. Here we go. This is my old swing. I remember it well. I'm gonna open up really early and get that thing stuck behind me. How early can I open my hips? How much can I turn them? And how long can I turn them? Here we go. Oh gosh, I remember that shot. That was a huge, huge block to the right. I opened my hips as much as possible. This club got stuck behind me. The club face got open. And I tried to hit this good. I tried to square the face up, and then I just kept turning. Have you ever seen anybody lose their feet in the ground worse than Scotty Scheffler when they actually open up? He's kind of funny because he actually slides his foot backwards when he does it. He doesn't slide open when he does it. He slides closed when he does it. So at the end of the day, you should not look like that person. You shouldn't open up forever. And I tell you what, it has changed my game. I'm gonna go right back to the bowler drill and how this helped me hit the ball better than I ever have. So I'm sitting here doing the bowler. I'm taking the club back. When I'm doing this drill, it helps keep my hips closed longer. So I'm coming down, the club's coming much more from the inside. The club face is actually squaring versus opening. My right leg is staying back, and I'm able to sequence these arms in front of me and square the club face up. So much easier. I might actually be able to hit it better with one foot than that other shot. Not bad. Little draw there. And I'll put that back in my new swing here. I'm trying, just like the bowler drill, I've turned back, my right hip and my right leg are back. I'm trying to keep my right leg back, my right hip back, so that my arms have time to work back from the inside in front of this. They've also got more space. When my right leg goes out here, there's no space for the club to come through. And this is a very important part that I forgot. If you're an early extender, this drill helps you too. These people that are thrusting forward and standing up, I can't believe I forgot that, because the only reason you stand up is because your hips are thrusting forward. Well, if this right hip stayed back, look how much better I'd stay in my posture as I hit the shot. I'd be tilted over if my hips were back. I'd be upright if my hips were forward towards the ball. So when you keep this right hip back, you've got more time, you're staying in your posture. The other cool thing is my weight's forward, so I'm hitting the ball first. So gosh, an incredible recipe for good, solid ball striking. So I'm gonna do it again, this time with my regular stance. I might back the right foot up just a touch. We're gonna keep that right hip and right leg back so I can sequence this on the way down. We're gonna give that one more go. Definitely another draw, just a little thin. I'm gonna keep that right leg back. There we go. That's a nice one. And there's no reason I have to flip anymore. Club face is square. There's no reason I have to recover from my weight shift to get forward again. It's already there. Keeping my weight forward, it's super simple and super easy. Even if you shift your weight onto the back a little bit, this at least tells you where to go before you start to turn. This is where you're supposed to be. So if you shift off a little bit, make sure you get back on this post and turn around it. That is a way to do it as well. You might find that you don't have to shift off the ball and you hit it way better. You might be better staying more forward around this center post, just like the bowler drill. Final thing, most people are right-handed. And learning how to use your right arm and hand like this, like a bowler, it's amazing how when people start to use their right arm the right way, the ball keeps getting better. So here's a little bowl for you. And I threw it right down the lane, nice and hard, to try to experience that power of having that right leg back. So let's hit one more. Nice high draw. I'm gonna do one more bowler and one more regular. Right foot back, handle forward. That was so good. I'm gonna try to keep my right leg back. Yeah, another draw as well. Not bad at all. So to recap, the boulder drill, use it. It'll help you stay in posture. It'll help you keep your weight forward. It'll help you sequence your arms and hands back in front of you instead of turning your hips open forever and learning the deceleration sequence where your hips slow down a little bit so that the next segments can take over, and you'll find your acceleration sequence gets better because your deceleration sequence got better. That's for you science nerds out there. I hope you enjoyed that. My name is Andrew Kiger. I hope you like this video. I hope you hit that subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you next time.